You slide out of your mother and drop to the ground, somewhere in one of those regions. A few minutes later, your sister is born too. Neither of you can walk or see, so there's nothing to do but lie still and breathe. Skip forward 3 weeks. Your eyes open for the first time, and you finally start following your mother on unsteady legs. She leads you and your sister straight to the pool of water and lowers her head to drink. You copy her, lapping at the surface while your paws grip the mud. Then a shape rises in the water, a crocodile's head, small and young with its eyes fixed on you. Your mother gives a quick signal to back away and you step behind her. But she doesn't retreat. She turns to face the pool and holds her ground, baiting the crocodile closer. The crocodile takes the bait. It swims toward the edge with only its eyes and nose above water. Your mother steps backward once. The crocodile follows, hauling itself onto the bank. Out of the water, it's slower and less stable. She attacks the moment its body clears the edge. Her jaws clamp across its neck and she shakes hard. The young crocodile thrashes, but on land it can't roll or pull free, so she keeps shaking until the movement stops. Then she drags the body away from the water before feeding. You stand a few steps back, staring at the bite that ended the fight in seconds. Threats come from the water, and you'll have to learn to answer them, so you watch and learn. You're 6 months old now. Your legs started working properly, and you can keep up with your mother and sister as she moves through the forest. One morning, she crouches in tall grass, staring at a herd of deers. You and your sister drop low and copy her. Every step has to be quiet. You crawl forward, but your paw snaps a twig. The herd bolts at once with hooves pounding the ground as they vanish into the trees. The hunt ends before it even begins. Your mother growls at you. You freeze, understanding what it means. Later in the day, you find smaller prey on your own. A jungle fowl scratches through leaves, looking for insects. You crouch and prepare to strike, but then rush too early. Your claws swipe through air, but the bird stumbles. You pounce again and pin it, clamping down until it goes still. The kill is messy, but it works. You drag it to your mother and drop it at her feet. But she doesn't eat it. Instead, she lets you keep it. The first prey you caught is yours. As the sun drops, you hear movement in the bushes and lunge, expecting another meal. But instead of a bird, it's a porcupine. You slam down on its back and pain shoots up your paw. Dozens of quills stab deep, and you leap back yelping. The animal trundles away slowly, leaving you bleeding in the dirt. Your mother holds you down and begins pulling quills out with her teeth. Each one rips free with a sting that makes you snarl, but she doesn't stop until your paw is clear. Today taught you 2 things. Small prey can feed you, but it can also kill you. Skip forward and you're 1 year old now. The baby fat is gone, your shoulders are broad, and you live only on meat. Most days you and your sister play fight, but now the fights are different. The bites are harder, and sometimes you feel like one of you could be killed if it goes too far. One evening she pins you, her teeth closing around your neck, and for a moment it feels real. Then your mother charges in, slamming both of you apart with a snarl. You back off instantly, but the message is clear. You and your sister are no longer cubs. You are rivals in training, and for the first time you feel a spark of dislike toward her. Later, you wander farther from the den than usual. A sloth bear is digging at a mound of termites, tearing through the soil with its long claws. To you, it looks like prey, so you crouch low and creep forward. But the bear hears you. It turns suddenly and charges. It moves much faster than you expected. The full weight slams into your side, knocking you flat, and the claws scrape across your ribs, cutting deep. You snarl and kick, but it pins you to the ground. The bear rears up and swipes again, this time for your head. You twist just in time, but its claws tear your shoulder and its teeth snap inches from your neck. Before the killing blow lands, your sister bursts from the bushes. She leaps onto the bear's back and bites hard into its ear. The bear roars and throws her aside, but the distraction is enough. You scramble free, staggering back with blood dripping from your side. Then, your mother arrives and charges headfirst into the bear. The impact drives it back, and after a few tense seconds, the sloth bear retreats into the trees. That night, you lick your wounds beside a fresh carcass your mother killed. Your sister eats first while you wait, humbled and still sore. You're 2 years old now. Your mother begins leaving you behind when she hunts. She takes your sister but not you, growling if you try to follow. One evening, you push too close and she swipes across your face. The strike doesn't land deep, but the message does. You're no longer part of her care. Days later, her scent trail fades from the forest. She's gone with your sister, and you're left alone. Now survival depends only on what you can kill. Hunger drives you to stalk a young deer grazing at the edge of the clearing. You crouch low, holding steady the way your mother taught you. You creep forward, each paw careful in the grass. When you jump, your jaws clamp the neck. But you don't have the weight to finish it. The deer kicks hard, slamming you sideways. The hooves strike your ribs and knock the air out of you before it bolts into the trees. You lie in the dirt, gasping for air. The truth is clear, your strength isn't enough yet. Later, the smell of blood pulls you deeper into the forest. You find a half-eaten boar, most likely left behind by a larger predator. You drag it into cover, tearing into the flesh as fast as you can, but the ground shakes with a roar. A rival male emerges. He's huge and his body is covered in scars. His eyes lock onto you. You growl and swipe once, but he doesn't stop. He charges full force. You let go of the meat and sprint, trying to get away before he can kill you. You run until you think you're far enough, then slow down with your ribs aching and blood on your side. Your stomach is still empty and your body weak. Out here, no one will protect you. You have to stand on business or you'll die. You're 3 years old now. You've been wandering forests you've never seen before. You're thin from missed hunts, but still alive. At a stream, you hear noise ahead. A pack of wild dogs has cornered a spotted deer. A single dog means nothing to a tiger, but in numbers, they're dangerous. The deer panics and stumbles into the water. The pack rushes forward, biting at its legs, trying to drag it under. You crouch low in the bushes and watch. If you jump now, they'll swarm you from all sides. So you wait, letting them burn their energy. Minutes pass, and the deer weakens, slipping in the shallow water. That's when you step out. You roar at the top of your lungs. The dogs scatter back in shock, their circle breaking wide. But they don't run far. The wild dogs regroup fast. They spread out around you, snapping at your sides and cutting off escape. You don't rush in. Instead, you back slowly into the water, keeping the deer between you and them. The dogs hesitate. Swimming slows them, and they know it. One runs close. You slash with your paw and send it rolling back bleeding. The others stop. That's your chance. You clamp your jaws on the deer's neck and drag it up the bank. The pack tries again, snapping from the edges, but you swing the body sideways and block them. You snap your jaws and hold your ground. They hesitate, then back off. For the first time since Exile, the kill is yours. You eat until your stomach is full. You stood on business here and it worked. You're 5 years old now. At the edge of a clearing, you spot a female tiger. She sprays urine on a tree trunk, a signal that she's ready to mate. You step forward, but another male appears from the opposite side. His eyes lock on you. The female crouches low and waits. Only one of you will claim her, and the ground she controls. The rival growls and lashes his tail. Instead of charging, you stay still. For a moment, he hesitates, confused why you don't move. Then you open your mouth and roar. The sound carries through the forest, a warning that if he pushes forward, the fight will cost him everything. He bares his teeth, but doesn't commit. The risk is too high. He turns and backs into the trees, leaving you standing over the clearing. The female stays where she is. When you approach, she doesn't run. She accepts you, and for the first time, you mate. Over the next days, you mark the forest. Your claws cut deep into tree trunks, leaving visible scars, and you spray urine on trails and rocks. But as you pace your borders, you walk closer to danger without thinking. You believe nothing can touch you anymore. It's only a flicker of arrogance now, but it will matter later. Skip forward again and you're 10 years old now. You still control the same ground. No other male dares to challenge you directly. But ruling takes strength, and the strongest prey carries the most risk. Today you stalk a wild buffalo grazing near water. Buffalo are heavier than deer or boar. One kick can break bones, and their horns can rip a tiger open, but the reward is huge. A buffalo kill can feed you for days. You crouch low in the grass and inch closer. The buffalo lowers its head to feed, unaware of you. You launch forward, claws digging into its back. Your jaws clamp tight around its neck. The buffalo bellows and thrashes, dragging you through the mud as it tries to shake you off. It slams sideways and rams you against a tree. The impact knocks the air from your chest, but you don't let go. You dig in deeper, choking it with your weight, and after a long struggle, the buffalo collapses. You finish it quickly, but your side is torn open from the horns. Blood runs down your ribs. Every breath causes a sharp pain. Before you can rest, a leopard bursts from the trees. Leopards rarely risk tigers, but this one smells weakness. It growls and snaps, trying to scare you from the carcass, so you lash out, slamming it into the ground. It scrambles free, limping into the bush, leaving you alone with your kill. The buffalo is yours. The land is still yours too. But when you stand, every step burns. The wound will never close fully. You're 12 years old now. The wound from the buffalo fight never healed, and every hunt has been harder since. Missed kills mean more days hungry, and weakness grows with each empty stomach. Today feels like a gift. At the edge of the trees, you spot a young deer standing alone. Without a herd for protection, it looks lost and vulnerable. Easy prey for a tiger. You crouch low and creep forward, each step careful in the grass. The deer doesn't notice. You launch, landing square on its back. The impact drives it to its knees. For a moment, it feels like the kill is already yours. But instead of falling, the deer surges up with a violent kick. Its antlers slam backward into your chest. The points pierce deep, tearing through muscle. You snarl and claw, but your strength drains instantly. The deer shakes you loose. You hit the ground, bleeding into the dirt while it bolts into the forest, leaving you behind. You try to stand up, but your body doesn't respond. Blood pours from the wound, soaking the grass beneath you. After years of ruling this land, the end comes quickly. Not from a rival, not from hunters, but from prey that didn't act the way you expected. Life as a tiger might be rough, but there's another animal out there that has it way worse. Trust me, it's wild. Check out the video and see for yourself.